So today we're going to look at placing integers on a number line. Integers are positive and negative whole numbers. A couple things is as we move to the right, the numbers are getting bigger. So as we go this way, they're getting bigger or larger. As we move to the left, right, they're going to be smaller. That's always with what's called a horizontal number line, like the horizon line, which is off in the distance. Bigger to the right, smaller to the left. So here we're trying to figure out point A, and in order to do that, we need to find out what's called the scale of the number line, and we want to know that's the scale is what it goes by, so like the number, the increment. So here I see a -10 and a 30. Two different trains of thought. I could guess and check, which is a strategy to use if I'm stuck or if I just think I know it. So for instance, if I see 30 and 10, what number goes into 30 and 10? Well, 2 would, but if I'm counting by 2s, it's not going to work. 5 would, that means that'd be 25, and then 20, and then 15, and then positive 10, not negative 10. So we need a bigger number. Another number I might notice, they both end in 0, so 10. So 30, 20, 10, 0, -10. So it does go by 10s. So that's one way you could do it. Another way is to find the distance between the numbers. So -10 to 30. Well, -10 is 10 away from 0, so it's going to take me 10 to get to 0, and then 30 more. So these two numbers here, they're 40 apart. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So I'm going to divide it by 4 again, because that's the number of spaces between, and that gives me 10, which is telling me the scale. That's what each one is worth. So then plus 10 would be 0, and then 10, and then 20. I could have done guess and check using my knowledge of factors, or I can do this way here, which is a little more mathematical. Both ways can work. On the second one, we're looking for point B. I want to figure out, again, I look at 6 and 24. What goes into them? Well, 2 does, 3 does, but if I'm going by 3s, that'd be 21, and then 18, and then 15, so that's too small. I know 6 can go into both, but again, that takes your knowledge of factors. 6, 12, 18, 24. So it is going by 6s, but if I didn't know, I'd figure out how far apart they are. Doing 24 minus 6 gets me 18 apart. And there's 1, 2, 3 spaces. So 18 is being divided into 3 equal parts. It means each part is worth 6. So 6, 12, 18, 24. Well, if I'm going down by 6, that would make this one 0, -6, -12, -18. A different way I could look at it is that is 6 for each space times 1, 2, 3, 4. Means it's going to change by 24. So I could do, if I have 6 minus 24 would be a -18. Last one we'll look at is a vertical number line. If you're into sports, you'll think of vertical as jumping, right? An athlete's vertical means I'm going up and down. So again, I could guess and check. Maybe I can figure it out. A way to get directly there always is to figure out the distance from 0 to 48. That would be 48 minus 0, which is going to be 48. So I take 48, and I'm splitting it into 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Means each part is worth 12. So 12, 24, 36. The reason why I'm labeling these is just to double check and make sure that yes, the scale actually works. Negative 12, negative 24, negative 36. So C would be negative 36. It's integers on a number line.